One of the many benefits of attending baseball games at Diethrick Park is you never know who you're likely to meet.
You shouldn't live in the past. It's dangerous. But to visit it is just a wonderful experience.
Most fun I've ever had, for a baseball season. Everything seemed to work, I got to drive in 100 runs for the first time, and I stole 40 bases that year, and had a bunch of doubles and stuff. So I had a lot of fun that year, without a doubt.
Howard Johnson began to emerge as a star with 36 home runs and 32 stolen bases. Hojo joined the likes of Aaron, Bonds, and Mays in the 30-30 club and sashayed into the hearts of New York fans.
They're standing all over this ballpark and applauding the season that Johnson has had.
One of the 1986 World Series got underway against the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, no, that was that was just an incredible thing. I'm so glad we. At the time, I didn't realize what a big deal it was. But as time goes on, and the thousands of people come up to us all the time and relate to where they were and what they were doing and all those great things. No, it was a great time, and to beat those guys, there was nothing better. So.
Simply an extraordinary game. One where high-flying Met fans displayed a most enterprising knack. And in the 8th, the Mets showed a talent for coming back.
Hands on their feet, here at Shea. Bases loaded, one down. Red Sox lead 3-2. Swung on, hit in the air to left field. It'll be caught, runner tags. Here comes Mazzilli. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not in time. The game is tied at 3-3.
Into the 10th, the tension mounted.
People to sit still the way this game is going. By far and away the most intense game of the World Series. Now the wind-up, the pitch to Henderson. Well hit. Deep to left field. Way back going. Gone, a home run. The Red Sox are in front 4-3.
The Sox would add another to make it 5-3. The celebration was on ice. 3 outs were all they'd need.
I pinch hit, I think, for Elster or Santana, one of those guys. And the situation was I was going to bunt. It was first and second. And I offered it the first bunt, and I fouled it off. And then Davey let me hit and fouled the ball off. I think I check swing, foul ball, and then I ended up striking out. I stayed in the game. And so my turn was coming up again, and I was on deck when the ball went through Goofy's legs. I know which picture you're talking about. It's a great shot. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and I can remember it so clearly. And I remember being on deck. I was kind of like kneeling a little bit, watching the play happen, and it's just unbelievable.
Explain the emotions. I mean, when you think about it, you had Gary Carter got a single, Kevin got a single.
Ray Knight got a single, and a wild pitch.
Right.
And then the error. I mean, we scored 3 runs with 4 hitters, all with 2 outs. I mean, it happened. It happened very quickly. And I think the thing I'll never forget is how you could sense some momentum building. Gary got the hit, and then Mitchell got the hit. And the crowd started, getting a little more excited. And I know it wasn't a full house then because people had left, but the people that were there, I mean, it was pretty intense, as it was happening.
A hit in the air, right, it's there and has it for the out. And the Red Sox are 2 outs away from a championship. And a fly ball to center. Henderson going back under it now. He has it, 2 men down.
I'd love to lie and say, yeah, I knew we were going to come back. No one, everyone inside and everyone on the bench believed we had no chance. I believe that wholeheartedly, except for 4 guys, and Gary Carter, Kevin Mitchell, Ray Knight, and Mookie Wilson.
It was Carter who sparked a rally for the ages.
Lined into left field, base hit for Carter, and the Mets are still alive.
Mitchell was called on to pinch hit and kept the patient breathing. There was no margin for error on this long day's journey into night.
And that's going to be hit into center field, base hit. Here comes Carter to score, and the tying run is at third in Kevin Mitchell.
Leading now just 5-4, Boston called on Bob Stanley. His mission? Erase a budding hero named Mookie.
All I want to do is I don't want to strike out. And it so happens that Bob Stanley threw a wild pitch.
And it's going to go to the backstop. Here comes Mitchell to score the tying run, and Ray Knight is at second base.
Now at that point, a big relief is on me now. I mean, I can't lose. There's nothing I can do to lose anymore. When I came to the plate, we were losing, and now I'm still at the plate, and all of a sudden we're tied. I can't lose now, no matter what I do. So I just want to make contact.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Here they are on the edge.
Yeah, I've seen that game on ESPN Classic, and you watch it, and you don't realize how close they were. I mean, I didn't realize at that point how close we were, and none of us believed that it was going to be over. And then you watch it, and it's like, wow, these guys are really close. It's like one strike away, one out away.
Yeah.
And even to this day, there'll be games where, the team I'm coaching or managing, we're down by 2 runs in the last inning with 1 out, and I'm thinking, now's the time that we scored 3, and it is in a World Series.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing.
You catch up with the Bob Stanleys of the world, or your paths cross?
Well, Stanley's actually a pitching coach in our organization.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do see him. Yeah, we're friendly reminders of that year.
Ball club we had was that second place might as well have been thousandth place. It didn't matter. We were losers,
Mhm.
So there was a feeling of just failure. It wasn't over, but we were failing. It looked like it was over, but we had an incredible spirit on that club. We had guts, and we wanted to win. So, and there's fate involved too. There's when the hits started happening, it was like, all right, that's cool. It was almost, you're almost like putting off the inevitable. Then next thing you know, the thing happens and we win it, and no, it was a wonderful time. Phenomenal.
Did you believe it when the ball kind of trickled its way through Bill Buckner?
Well, that was almost, I know that's what everybody remembers.
Actually, Bob Stanley's wild pitch, right?
You're right, that was the one that set it all up. That's when it tied the game.
That's right.
So when it went through, I was like, okay, great, we won it. We tied it and we still had work to do. Then we won it, and it was all kind of sudden. But then it was over. We were going to win Game 7. It just did not matter. That was a done deal after that.
7 still had to be played, with the unbeatable Mets would never trail. Then in the 9th, Jesse Orozco, and the Mets were champs. Once more.
Thanks to Bobby Ojeda on the left and Howard Johnson in the middle for an extraordinary interview at Russell E. Diethrick Jr. Park in August of 2002. Thanks for all the memories, including the 1986 World Championship.